welcome back. So this video is not going to be super long because, as you can see from the title, these are going to be my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. The VIB sale is coming at a weird time this year. Usually it's in November and in spring, but I guess they got the memo that those times are too close together because I guess, I don't know. Because I remember I had said when I did the November sale last year that the spring sale was just like 1, 2, 3. It was right there again, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm getting anything. I didn't wind up getting a whole lot of stuff because I didn't remember that the sale was coming up, number one. And number two, honestly, like I've been telling you guys, I've really been more interested in skincare. Well, not skincare. I've really been more interested in drugstore stuff lately for some odd reason. I don't know. I don't know. So I do have some recommendations for you guys though, and if you want to see those, stick around. And while you're sticking around, maybe hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. But yeah, we're just gonna get into it right now. So like I said, I'm not going to get, if I seem out of breath, I am. I just got home and I ran up the stairs. So yeah, I'm a little bit out of breath right now because I want to get this video done and out by Friday morning. Obviously, it's not going up on Thursday. And the sale starts on Friday. So yeah, I can't, well, I think Rouge, the sale starts for Rouge on Friday, and then everybody else is on Monday or Sunday. I don't remember. I only have a few recommendations because, like I said, probably not going to be shopping this year. And if I do shop, I'm probably going to wind up getting mostly skincare items. The sale is going to be 20% off for Rouge, 15% for VIB, and I think 10% for Insider. So, you know, I guess depending on what you really, really want, you may not be able to get it. So it's kind of important to know what kinds of things to get. You should get are the things like you've really been wanting, you know, something that would normally be a splurge. Those are the types of things that you should probably get during the VIB sale. My first recommendation though, and a lot of people don't think about this for the sale, is my first recommendation is to always shop the sale section first, because you can find a whole bunch of little items that usually are like, you know, $70 and $80 for very little in the sale section, especially if it's been on sale for a while, because even if it's on sale, you can still get the percentage off whatever tier you're on. I know for me, I'm looking at some Alginus stuff that's been in the sale section for a while. So if I do get some stuff, it's going to be skincare, like I said, and I'm probably going to wind up getting those Alginus items because Alginus items are dumb expensive. So that's the first thing. Check the sale items first, so that because you may be able to find something there that you didn't think that you needed or wanted, and when you look through the section, boom, it's right there. So that's the first thing. Second thing, skincare is expensive, y'all. Skincare is very, very expensive. I don't have a whole lot of skincare recommendations for you. The one skincare recommendation that I do have is probably going to be the Fresh Lotus water from Kenzoki. I've been raving about this since I got it because, number one, it makes an excellent setting spray. However, its primary function is not a setting spray. Its primary function is a toner. So this does double duty for me as both a setting spray and as a toner. I use this after I wash my face in the mornings and at night, before I start the rest of my skincare routine. And then if I'm wearing makeup that day and I want my makeup to stay, then I'll use it. And it still functions well as a setting spray and a toner. It'll still keep your makeup in place, but it does work well as a toner. So this, if you are looking for either a new setting spray or a new toner, this does double duty, and it is $29 from Kenzoki. So you could probably guess that the things that I'm going to recommend to you are going to be the things that are my staple items. Also, they're going to be things that are higher priced that you probably don't want to pay full price for. And one of them, and I'm sure this has been making the rounds on YouTube, like literally almost everybody on YouTube uses this primer, and it is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I believe it is $68. I did not pay for mine. Mine was a gift from Jackie Aina, but I do believe that it is $68 or $58. I'm going to check really I was wrong on both counts. It's $52. But the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, this primer is, wow, this primer is a banger. It It's really, everything from Tatcha is skincare based, so this is both a skin protectant and it is also a primer. It literally makes any foundation that you put over it look bomb. Like, if a foundation looks like trash when you put this over it, the foundation is trash. Just throw it out. Don't even bother with it. But this makes everything look absolutely beautiful. During the summer, I also tend to break out a lot because my skin misbehaves in the summertime, and I usually hate my skin in the summer. But honestly, since I've been using this under my foundation, under my foundation, I've had a lot less irritations this summer. So if you wanted to experience the beauty of this primer for yourself, this is probably the perfect time. So I only have really 2 foundation recommendations for you guys. The first one is the one that I've been using all summer, the Dior Forever Undercover foundation. This foundation is bomb. You guys know that. It's been a staple for me for this entire summer. It is $52, I believe, and it only comes in 24 shades, so it's not a huge shade range, but it's decent for, you know, Dior. So it comes in a bunch of varying undertones as well, so hopefully you'd be able to find your color and your undertone, and they sync up together in one foundation, which would be great. Like I said, I have been using this since pretty much the start of the summer, and you guys know how I feel about it if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time. This foundation is love. And I really do think it's worth the splurge during the sale. The other foundation that I would recommend, but I don't have anymore, is the Cover FX Powerplay foundation. That foundation was, oh my god, that foundation was so bomb. I was so in love with that foundation. The only problem for me was that the color that I got was a little bit too dark, and it was way too yellow. So I had gone back to try to get N80 or N90 because one of my subscribers had recommended trying that, and they didn't have it, and then I forgot about it, so I never really went back and tried to get it. But if I do pick up a foundation during the sale, it is going to be that foundation, because I do believe that it is worth it. I'm not really sure how many colors there are. I probably should have looked it up, but I think the shade range is pretty wide. So Cover FX foundation definitely has more shades. It has 40 shades, and it is $44 to the Dior's $52. So pretty much everyone should be able to find a shade and an undertone, maybe, as you can see if you looked at my video, and I'll link the video that I did down in the description box so you can see. I mean, it's not, everybody's not going to be able to find their undertone. You might be able to find the color, but maybe not the undertone. As I said, it was way too yellow for me, but I'm going to try again because that foundation was the truth. And this is coming from someone who doesn't like Cover FX, because usually their products break me out or they just don't work for me, and I have yet to see anyone complain or say a negative thing about this foundation. It is perfect for people with oily skin. It's not better than the NYX foundation though, I'm just saying. It is perfect for people with oily skin. It's overall a beautiful foundation. It was just too yellow for me, but I would recommend trying that foundation during the sale, because I do think that it is definitely worth it. Finishing powders. You guys know that I am a huge fan of loose setting powders. What I haven't told you guys yet is most of them, or maybe I have told you, most of them don't look right on me. Yeah. Most of them look terrible on me. So I have actually had pretty good luck with loose setting powders this year. I don't know what is happening. The makeup gods have been smiling on me, but I've had pretty decent luck with the loose setting powders that I've been trying this year. So I have 3 that I would recommend for people to get. The first one is a invisible translucent powder, and that is the Marc Jacobs Finish Line powder. This is a really good powder for just like all over setting. It is a really brown girl friendly. There's like no white cast. It actually lasts all day, but you get, how many do you get? You get less than a half an ounce, and it's pretty pricey. I believe it was $44 for this. I will also link the video for this below as well so you can see it. But this is a really nice setting powder if you don't like setting powders that have any color at all to them. And you're a brown girl, or you're just tan, brown, dark skin, whatever, this is a really good setting powder. The other 2, if you are actually looking for color to your powders, and if you really want that really nice airbrush, the Marc Jacobs one gives you a little bit of an airbrush finish, but if you really want that really matte airbrush look, these Huda Beauty Easy Bake powders, these are the ones, for real, for real. I've not stopped using these powders since the moment that I got them. They are $35 each. Once again, I will link, I did 2 videos for this, so I will link both videos below. I got Cinnamon Bun and Kunafa, and both of these powders, let me tell you, I've never used finishing powders that I was so in love with. These have absolutely no white cast. You're matte for the whole day. They can be a little bit drying. Not gonna lie. Well, not like feel drying. They can look a little bit dry. So then I would use like the setting spray that I normally use to make it look more dewy. But even then, it sets your makeup for the whole day and you're good. You're absolutely good. When it comes to brightening the under eye, Kunafa for darker skin, wonderful. So these two are probably, I would probably recommend these two more than this one. And also these two are $35 and you get, let's see, you get more in these. You get 0.71 ounces in this, oopsies, versus 0.28 ounces for 44 or 46, I don't remember, 44 or $46, and these are 35, so I would probably encourage you to pick these up more than that one. Okay, guys, down to the last item. I told y'all this was not going to be long because I don't have that many recommendations because I'm not really feeling a lot of stuff this year. Now, the next thing that I'm going to recommend, and I really do believe like everyone really should get this palette, and it is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. This palette is so worth the money. But I use this palette pretty much any opportunity I get. It is an extremely versatile. It is an extremely versatile palette. It has a nice range of shades. It has some warm shades, has some cool shades. It has a nice amount of mattes and transition shades. A lot of sparkly shades. Well, not sparkly. There has a bunch of satiny shades and a bunch of really good colors. This is a really good palette. It is $49. You get, how many shades do you get? I said it was 21. I think it was 21 shades in here. I do believe it's 21 shades, yeah. And it's $49. Like literally, and just, once again, I will link the video below so you guys can see my review on this. But this palette, definitely worth it. Alright guys, I told you it wasn't going to be very long because, you know, didn't have that much to recommend. Happy shopping to everybody. I hope you get everything that you want. Don't forget to check out the sale page first. Check out the sales section first because you never know what you can find there. Next, move on to skincare. Make sure, yeah, makeup is tempting because it's like super colorful and it's really pretty, but skincare is mad expensive, and if there's some skincare that you've been looking at, now is the time to get it, and then move on to makeup. It's a progression. Progress. Do it that way. Alright guys, as usual, thanks for watching. As usual, it's been real, it's been fun, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!